All right, let's head to our weather impact forecast now, starting with a live look at Beach Mountain. Plenty of people are going to be hitting the slopes today because that is some nice snow. Chris, I know we're not getting snow, right?
No. I mean, it looks nice. I don't know if I want to feel that snow.
No.
Yeah, no, if we were getting snow, I would still be talking from when we started the show because it's been so long. But no, this is what we have here. Typically, we'll have a scenario like this that it gets breezy. It's beautiful here in Charlotte. Meanwhile, it's cloudy. And you see the picture that we just saw around the base of Beach Mountain. But a high temperature in the lower 50s today for Charlotte, only around freezing up in the mountains because that snow is really going to prevent anything from really adding up or temperatures warming up all that much. But you can see it's the snow a little bit lighter here. We are looking at the base of Beach Mountain, which is much higher up than 3,300 feet where we're at right around App State. Still covering up the mountain. Look at those diehards. Running in the snow, good for you. Good for you, my friends. New Year's resolutions are not failing for you. You're not going to see any more green here on the grass. We're going to see a pretty quick pickup for some of these snow showers. Here is our enhanced Doppler radar. What this does is it shows instead of just the grays, it really translates to some heavier bands. Once you start getting to that light blue color, that's representing about a ½ inch of snow per hour instead of just the general flurries. So we will see that periodically as we work our way through this evening and through the overnight. The winter weather advisory officially ends for Avery, Ashe, and Watauga County at 4 a.m. The snow should be pretty much done at that point, but our futurecast snow totals are showing anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of snow could accumulate from this. The first one that we saw, most recent snow, not really much came from it. The ground's been a little bit cooler, so this is going to allow for it to stick a little bit more. Still, the roads look to be okay because the crews have been actively trying to treat them, but the snow will be blowing sideways at times because we'll see some of those peak gusts around midnight, and then this wind advisory officially ends at 7 a.m. Check out some of those gusts by 9 p.m., gusting up to 40 up in the mountains, still gusts to 25 around Charlotte, making it feel a lot chillier. Gusts from 40 to 50 will continue through the early morning hours, and then eventually that wind advisory drops off, and it's just plain old breezy by the middle of the afternoon. Weekend forecast 44 for your Saturday. Highlighter Sunday. Check this one out. We have another round of wintry precip, but this time it warms up a little bit, and we're going to have our first ice potential of the season. So here's what it looks like on our futurecast. We're seeing nothing really outside of Saturday morning as far as precipitation goes for Saturday. Saturday's dry, but then clouds start to move in by your Sunday late morning heading into the afternoon. Chance for a solid, quick little burst of snow mid to late afternoon, really north of I-40 might be a little wintry mix associated with this, and then you take a break. I think the main event is going to be heading into your Monday morning, so let's call it Sunday night heading into Monday. That's where we have to be weather aware because we're seeing pink, and this pink is going to represent some accumulating freezing rain. That's more treacherous than a light to moderate snowfall, but it's especially right in here from Jefferson to Banner Elk over to Morganton and Taylorsville. That's going to be a rough impact starting off your Monday morning commute. The Charlotte area mainly looking at rain, but at times you might have a burst of what I call white rain, where literally it is snowing, but it's pretty much falling as rain because it's instantly melting once it hits the surface. Right now, the extended forecast is showing up to about a 50% chance to a 30% chance for that wintry weather to arrive, and those ice chances are really starting to go up. It looks like accumulating ice is going to be pretty much a solid bet for your Monday morning. Also, once that front rolls on through, we're going to expect some snow on the back side of that. So round one, starting off this week, temperatures dropping down into the 30s and the 20s and for our lows, and then we're even going to see some of those teens that are back in action. So keep in mind a lot of ups and downs going forward. Check out that 10-day forecast from the 50s to the 30s.